EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out to Roberts here on the quick pass. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
Like the ball, my guy.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Ready. Six to Pittsburgh. Check, 59. They gonna need some therapy after this. Ready, go.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Go. Right over 10, touchdown. Mike 58, right there. Hey, come on, now, come on, now.
Fumble the ball, bro.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Ready. 66, bullet, half. It's coming this way, Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cassius Marsh drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's got Snead.
What a joke.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
Here we go.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Guy's the biggest troll ever.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson, it's complete to Snead. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down.
We got 4.
I think probably just trying to draw them off there. It didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time, being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
No. Off.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Flushed out right.
And
my goodness, this is incomplete. Byron Murphy, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Now on first down, Drake again. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 49-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
It's cold.
Ready. Pittsburgh. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
From just shy of midfield, Murray. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. They'll run on first down. Drake. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the comeback player of the year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
Snead's got it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Ready, set. Fuck against the mic. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
On first down, Ingram. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson eluding the pressure. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
This is a joke.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Jackson rolling to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts. And it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They'll run here with Ingram. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Check, check. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check. Come on, baby.
Third and goal, Jackson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. Fourth and goal.
Alert, alert. 3 down.
On fourth down,
On the
Jackson,
ground.
and he's going to go down again. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Check, 48's the mic. You got nothing today. You got nothing. 40.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And his throw here's
Kirk, you gotta get
incomplete.
over there,
Christian
man.
Kirk, the man he was looking for. And it's second down. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right, these things mean something to you, but I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for a Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year would have been a lot better, but the bottom...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. He uncorked. That's caught inside
Put
the
your
20.
arms up, dude.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts
Getting
as they get
locked
it right
in
at the
and bullshit
32nd mark
animations.
of this first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Shit. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hayward. 58.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ball trot. And 58 is the mic. Go 58's the mic. So don't say nothing.
Jackson to throw again. And this is caught.
What the hell was
Touchdown,
that?
Baltimore. Marquise Brown there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this
ridiculous.
afternoon. We don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. And who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Let's go now.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen.
Oh,
And he
dude,
goes
come
down.
on.
The Ravens able to get to him. Jalen Ferguson
Why does
able
it
to
take
run
you
him
so
down
long
for
to
a
throw a
loss
ball?
of 12 that time. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Murray going to throw. Going deep for his tight end, Clay. For the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. Clay, the intended receiver.
Did you guys see the ball magnetism?
The
Straight
Raven
to the
offense
defender's
set at the
arms.
line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is
Under pressure, and down he goes. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Check 37. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
To throw, it's Murray. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's third down.
we've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Watch 36.
Murray with a third and long. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Throwing on first down is Murray. This complete to the tight end, Clay. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
At the 27-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 57. 57. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. 30 foot.
Murray now to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he's got his man. It's the tight end, Clay. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
57. Mike 57.
From the 40 now on second down. Murray, man open right side. It's the tight end, Clay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now he'll tuck it and run. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
One set, eyes up, one set.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Murray escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
It's a gain of 4.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Squeeze. Check your hot read.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. He almost intercepted it. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
You don't want it. Mike 48. Mike 48.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Drake. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the ready.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 5 now. Murray to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Sponge. No.
To throw is Murray. Forced out to his left. He may try and run, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. An 8-yard touchdown run as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield and try and find a receiver, or you tuck it and go? And I think there's going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
And we know he's got the speed. He showed it there. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go!
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the middle. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack.
Now, you've been around me a long time now. You know on 2nd and inches, I love it when teams are aggressive and take a shot, but we just saw the downside to being that aggressive, didn't we?
Now you've given up on a pretty likely first down if they had run the football and they need to come up with something here on 3rd.
Crash.
There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker now to add the point after. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6.
Ravens 14, Cardinals 6. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Tighten down. There. 6-6. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Record. Oh!
First down, Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Check the outs.
Murray now on first down. Left side here, caught by Clay. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Murray. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point that continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a one-score game.
36 to Mike. Watch the slant.
2nd down and goal. Murray flushed out right. He'll run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Charles Clay there to make the grab, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter.
We got three.
Back to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Now Jackson. It's complete to Snead. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Ready? You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Check 52.
Contain.
Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete here. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Running back at the same time.
Throwing now is Jackson.
Zach, baby.
Get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
He's contained.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And
It's
that
the
is
ball.
incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Come back and
Arizona's
stop.
offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
57. Mike, 57. What we got? What we got? What we got? 57's Mike. Mike 57.
Murray to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Nice 57, 57. Watch the screen.
Now Murray. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
At the 31-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Back to throw, Murray. Screenplay, Johnson. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up. Hayward. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. All day, every day.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete. Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
And everything right now rests on the right foot of Zane Gonzalez. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know with that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
All day.
Well,
That was a major comeback in the fourth quarter right
on the
there.
edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with
Little
one
clutch
last
factor.
exclamation mark there, getting the
Chandler
sack.
Jones.
I love
I
how
threw
you
3
phrased
picks
it,
and
because
still won.
we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield.
You should have seen that
Instead,
fourth
it happens
quarter,
in the
bro.
offensive
17
backfield, and
points
that's
in
your
the
ball
fourth
game.
quarter. I scored all my points in the fourth quarter. Ah.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has
he
been a
shoulda won that
presentation
one.
of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as
Heck
we
yeah.
say so long from Glendale.
Heck yeah. GG's, y'all. Catch you later.